Be sure the film school you want to attend is giving you value. Biodun Stephens. Nigerian movie director Biodun Stephens, in an interview with HipTv, talks about that advantage of attending a film school. She also added that there are a lot of good film schools in Nigeria, and she says learning filmmaking does not end in the four walls of a school, that one needs to keep learning, evolving and doing better. She also talks about her studying in London and how it affected her when she came back to Nigeria.
My advice to the young people would be to do their research and be sure that the school or the academy that you want to attend is giving you value. For your time, value for your money, and that there is really something to learn, really, at the end. But I've seen, one and a dozen people who have graduated from film schools here, and they've gone on to do really great stuff. The work of filmmaking doesn't end in academy. You need to continue to develop yourself. You need to continue to learn. It's not just what you are taught in film school. When you finish, you need to come out and continue learning, and learning with every project, every job. The learning doesn't stop, really. The London Academy gave me the rudiments. When I came back here, when I moved back home, to start, I did my first film and I made a lot of mistakes. My first one was The Visit, and I made a lot of mistakes. And I decided that I wanted to go work for someone to really learn how to make film in Nollywood, because when you go abroad to learn, they teach you how film is done over there. You can't take everything you learn, you can take some of it and then apply it here, because the terrain here is different. So when I moved back, and after my first film, even though it was successful, I knew that I had some personal failings. So I worked with Merin Joko. Then Rock had just started. And I was there with them for about a year, and I really learned how it is to work in Nollywood, how to make film in Nollywood, how to build relationships, how to manage relationships, how to manage adults, because most of these cast members are adults. And that really helped me, into then launching out, by myself as a producer and director.
On what project she's working on, Biodun talks about her new cinema film, Breaded Life, the cast arrangement and the challenges she faced while filming.
April 16, my film Breaded Life is in cinemas. Please go out, support me. Amazing performance by Timini, Bimbo, Bisola, everyone involved. Such a great story. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you're gonna really have a good time, and it's gonna touch you. So Breaded Life in cinemas everywhere nationwide. It was challenging. We were scammed by our location manager. So we almost couldn't film day one, and everybody was outside the location. The man was like, I don't know, nobody told me we're coming. And then we're filming during NSARS. Just imagine the rest. You have crossed the toll gate. Some people are stuck at the toll gate. You crossed a particular place. It was fine 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes later, people are saying there's a barricade. I remember there was a particular scene. We tried to shoot it for 3 days. We will set up. Actors cannot make it, or some actors will come. We set up again. 3 days, we couldn't shoot this particular, and we kept on. And money was running. And I cried so much because it was exhausting. I think that was the most challenging film I've shot in my life, because of the timing and how the day one was. But generally, doing filming, if you're filming outside on the street, you're running the risk of running into area boys trying to tax you for money, which is now becoming a problem. Because if you're aware, what happened between Toyin when she was filming recently and the area boys, when they broke bottle and they stabbed her crew members, it was terrible. So the area boys are becoming a problem. You are carrying a gen, and they are billing you, they are taxing you to pay for carrying gen through their streets. It's ridiculous. We are facing so much. Getting location is becoming more expensive. People just think that there's a lot of money to be made in Hollywood. Don't believe all the things you see on IG. Now we the back the suffer pass, to be honest. The actors, they do all put on the swag for the gram. But we behind the cam, we're dealing with losses, all of this stuff.
The movie industry is one that grows every day, with budding talent around the globe trying to get a fix in the industry. Biodun Stephens advises upcoming actors to keep pushing, showcasing and talking about their talents, and she also advises them to prepare themselves before the opportunities come so they can maximize the opportunity.
I always say, give people the same advice I give myself. If you have something to offer, if you have a talent, if you have a skill to offer, eventually somebody will notice you and you will have your shot. I think that my advice to people who are waiting to have their shot would be, before you have that show, prepare yourself so that when that opportunity comes, you are then able to maximize the opportunity. What usually happens is many times the upcomers, they're not ready for that opportunity, and so when they get it, they don't know what to do with it. The terrain of Nollywood has changed, wherein back then when I was younger, struggling to be an actor, it was so difficult, to get into the industry, because then you needed to know somebody, you needed to be of a particular tribe and all of that. But that has changed. Now, talent has given room for a lot of people. I've seen people just by sharing their monologue on Instagram, have gone on to get, lead roles, through recommendations. I just say to young ones, keep at it and be ready to take the bull by the horns when you have that opportunity.